Manga-Waido.
I'm Kohei Takaoka. I'm a senior in college. I was majoring in agriculture. I had lots of brothers and sisters, so I got a scholarship for college. And I got a part-time job so I can pay for everything myself. Kohei! Hey there! Hey!
I made too much dinner. You want some?
That'd be great, thank you.
Sure, here you go.
Thanks. These are my landlords. They were so nice, and they were always looking out for me like this. Then one day, I ran into them again. They were on their way to the park cleanup. But the landlord, he hurt his back. I'll fill in for you. Here. Sorry. So I headed to the park on their behalf. Huh? Is that a stray cat? I saw this cat. It looked hungry, so... Come on. Let me get you some food.
Kohei, thanks again for today. What do you got there?
I found them in the park. I can keep pets in the room, right?
Yeah. But don't you have school during the day? Want us to look after them?
That'd be great. She offered to look after the cats for me. The next day, on my way home... Is she? Hey, are you looking for something?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm looking for these kittens. Have you seen them?
Actually, yeah.
Aw, it's so good to see you guys. Look at you. You're all grown up.
They're getting bigger by the day.
So, you're taking care of them before us?
Yeah.
Her name was Mayu Izawa. She found the cats before I did. But her parents wouldn't let her bring them back home, so she looked after them at the park.
My dad hates animals. Anyways, I'm so glad they're okay. Hey, can I stop by again tomorrow?
Sure, come by anytime.
So she started coming over after work to check up on the cats. Then she started helping out my landlord with grocery shopping and stuff. And I started talking to her more often.
So, what are you gonna do after college?
Well, I want to be a dairy farmer. Being a dairy farmer has been my dream for years. There was this ranch near my house when I was a kid, and I used to play there all the time, you know. Then I saw one of the cows giving birth and I was just really touched. And the yogurt there was so delicious. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to go on and on like that.
No worries. It's awesome you got something you're passionate about. I gave up on my dreams years ago, so I envy that.
Her father ran his own business, and now she worked for him. But she was there against her will.
Dad, about my job?
You're a woman! You're going to get married and quit anyways, so just come work for me. But you're a woman, so I can't let you take over the company when I retire. You better find yourself a nice man.
Hey, stop it.
Shut up! Stay out of this!
He never lets me do anything. I got used to it, but still. Anyway, I think it's fantastic that you got a dream like that. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you. We became very close. Then, Mayu-san, will you go out with me?
Of course.
And so, we started dating. Then my landlord introduced me to their son, who owned a dairy farm, and I ended up getting a job there. Yes, I did it!
Good for you. But this place is pretty far away, so I guess we won't be able to see each other as often.
Don't worry, we'll make this work. But then her father tried to set her up with someone else.
What? No, I got a boyfriend, Dad. I told you this. I'm not seeing anyone.
Bring him to me then!
So, will you come and talk to my dad?
Sure thing. I wanted to say hello at some point anyways. So, let's go.
Thanks.
I knew this wasn't gonna be easy, but I had to do it. Then the big day was here. Wow, look at this place. Her house was huge. Well, there's no going back now. I can do this. But then, he doesn't look like much. What are you studying in college? Agriculture, sir. And I already got a job offer from this dairy farm. Agriculture? A farm? Ugh. Look, this goes without saying, but I can't let someone like yourself go out with my daughter. I need her to marry someone who can take over my company someday.
I knew you'd say that, Dad. But I'm done listening to you anymore.
Huh?
If you really care about her, stop this. Listen to her for once.
Absolutely not! What do you see in this guy anyway? You can't date him! End of story!
There's just no talking to you. Screw this. Let's go.
Okay.
Get lost! Don't ever come back! So, yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Next month, I gotta move out. I don't know what to do.
I know. Take me with you.
Huh?
Will you talk to him for me? Maybe I can work at his farm too. Please?
Well, he said he needed more people, so I can ask. But working on a farm isn't gonna be easy.
I know, but I want to be with Kohei-san.
Alright then. And so, she got a job there too. A few weeks later, we packed up our stuff and moved to the countryside. Welcome! It might take you guys some time to get used to it, but the work is rewarding and everyone here is super nice, so no worries. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next day, we got up really early in the morning to clean the cow shed. It's not just about cleaning though, we gotta observe the cattle.
I see.
Once you get used to it, you'll be able to tell if they're feeling under the weather just by looking at them. That's right. I can tell you studied really hard at college. Thanks. Next, we went to milk the cows. These days, we got machines to do everything for us. But we still need to keep an eye on the cows and make sure they're feeling okay.
I see.
Then we went to take care of the baby cows.
So cute.
When they're born, they get separated from the mother right away, and we raise them here in this shed.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
After that, it was time to feed the cows.
Wow, they sure eat a lot.
After that, we mowed the lawn and made food for the cows. We also made fertilizer from manure, which we could then sell on the market for good money. Anyways, there was always something to do at the farm. Every day after work, we were exhausted, but
Look at them. They're getting so big.
yeah. You look much better these days.
Really? I did get a nice tan, but I'm not even wearing makeup.
You still look great.
Thanks.
Life was good. Then about a year later,
Mayu? Huh? Mom? What are you doing here? I left your father. What?
after Mayu left, her mother's husband started treating her even worse. We have to find a nice man for Mayu! Bring her back here! I don't want people finding out my daughter works at a farm! This is all your fault! You raised her wrong!
Fine. I'm done. I'm leaving.
She finally had it up to here with him.
I thought I could convince him somehow, but I give up. I'm done with him. Good for you, Mom.
You want to work here then? This woman's quitting next month, so I could use some help.
Really?
Yeah. I can't pay you much, but you're more than welcome.
Thank you.
So she started working here as well. Then many years later, something unexpected happened.
Is that... Dad?
There you are! I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. Please come back!
What are you doing here? I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, me neither.
Come on, he came all this way. Let's hear him out. He was lonely, and he wanted them back. What was I thinking? And his business wasn't doing so well either. He was under a lot of stress, but he had nobody to talk to at home. I took them for granted. So he found out where I used to live, and went to the landlords, hoping to find out where we were now. But then... So, you want them to come back because you're lonely now, huh? I don't know. It doesn't sound like you truly learned your lesson.
Yeah, if you want to know where they live now, prove yourself by taking care of these cats first.
Cats? What does this have to do with anything? But then... the cats, they were always there for him. They listened to him whenever he wanted to talk, and... I was such a fool. I took my wife and Mayu for granted. He never liked animals, but now, he couldn't live without them. I never thought I'd see the day. I was just so lonely, and I'm truly sorry. I took you guys for granted, and it won't happen again. I'm so sorry. Will you forgive me?
I guess. That's not good enough. Show us you truly mean it.
Of course. The thing is, I'm leaving the company for a while. I'm temporarily stepping down as CEO, and if the owner here is willing to give me a chance, I'd like to work here. Please, I'm a changed man. I'll prove it to you. I can always use more help, but you guys okay with it? Please!
Fine, let's put him to work.
So he started working with us. And he was right. He was a changed man. He was nothing like the person I met a couple of years ago. So, this is a female cow, right? Where are all the male cows? Well, we got some here, but most of them are used for meat. So, yeah. Oh. But the female cows, they give birth and they produce milk, so they're used for all kinds of things. I see.
Women are way more useful than men. You see that now?
Yeah. He's like a totally different person now. Changed. A month went by, and he was working harder than ever before.
Hey dear, it's been more than a month now. Maybe you should go back to your old job.
But...
I'll come home with you, okay? You proved your point. Come on.
You mean it?
You're too nice to him, Mom. But you're right, he proved his point. You better treat Mom with the respect she deserves from now on. Got it?
Absolutely. And I'm sorry I tried to ruin your life. It won't happen again. But you're still my precious daughter, so I still worry about you. Hope that's okay.
Sure, Dad. Thanks.
So Mayu's parents decided to go back. That's great news! I'm so glad you guys were able to work things out. Thank you, sir. Thank you for everything. No problem. But before you go, try some freshly made cheese. Thank you. Wow, this is delicious.
Hey, they make meat too. You should try it.
Oh, I thought they only made dairy products. No, they actually have a livestock farm. They got cows, pigs, chickens, you name it. Oh, I had no idea you did all that. Well, my parents did all the heavy lifting. I just took over. Just trying to keep their legacy going, you know? Oh, I see. What do they do now? They're in real estate now. Kohei used to live in one of their apartments. What? Oh, so they were your parents? I had no idea. So they built all this from nothing. That's amazing. Yeah. Hey, can we talk business for a minute? After that, Mayu's father started doing business with the farm. He fell in love with their products. Then sales started going up. The customers loved it. It was a win-win for everyone. Then a few months later, Mayu, can I talk to you?
Sure.
Will you marry me?
Wow, did you just propose to me here?
Oh, sorry, but this is our favorite place on the farm, and I thought...
I'm kidding. I'm thrilled. I'd love to marry you.
Mayu, she said yes! I was the luckiest guy on earth. Anyways, it was a rough couple of years. But glad everything worked out. Time to get back to work.